All right. All right. You're probably wondering what in the heck is going on here. And for those of you who've just joined us, well, let me give you a brief explanation. The attendee link was not working. A. B. We were having trouble bringing people to the speaker with the speaker link. And then C. We needed to make the seven panelists who are going to be doing the questioning co-host.
We did it.
So that we've done all that. It took a little bit of time, and we appreciate you bearing with us. We're going to do the show as regular. We are live streaming on our YouTube channel. That's RobLynnLive. And we'll mention just a couple of things for the people that are actually on YouTube watching. Lynn has a domain. It's RobLynnLive.com. So if you're interested in hopping on the ONPASSIVE bus, and it is a bus, and it's rolling down the tracks, even though buses don't roll on the tracks, we rolling. And you can get 3 products there. You get O Mail, O Net, No Trim, and the opportunity, which it is an opportunity, a grand opportunity, I might add, to add by subscription only through crypto only at the moment, OConnect. And we're on OConnect tonight. And we're OConnecting and we're YouTubing at the same time, which is not too shabby. Or you can go to RobLynnLive.ai. That's Lynn's other domain. She has 2 domains, and we'll be talking domains as time goes on. We'll be talking hashtags as time goes on. And a grand place to get your information on all that is the OES. And OES tomorrow, they'll be on Thursday at 9 p.m. in sunny Singapore and all Asian countries, and 8 a.m. right here, right then on the OES. All you have to do is log in there. All you got to do is click on it, and it will be posted in the back office, if I'm not mistaken. So, that all being said, whew, what a mouthful. Listen, tonight is our round table. We're going to do the round table for, approximately about an hour now. We'll have 2 questions presented by our panelists. And then we will have the attendees, you as attendees, even though you're a panelist, put in the chat, if you would, as well as the folks in YouTube, put in the chat what your answers are. And we'll mention those answers, and then we'll go back to the panelists and have them give us a correct answer, if I'm not mistaken. So that's how that'll run. Then after that, we'd like to do some time with community time, where all of you have the opportunity, everyone who was either an attendee or a panelist or a speaker, whatever you were and are, you can come to the panel, stay on the panel, and we'd love to hear from you. There's not a specific topic tonight, but we're going to be asking our panelists what their favorite subject in school was. Ooh, that's how we're going to get started there. And we want to hear from you guys in the chat as well. What was your subject in school? In other words, are you a math whiz? Are you good at spelling, geography, science, math? Oof, I haven't named one I was good at. I was good in sports. PE. I was good in was I good in PE?
A+.
Man, did I wear a mean pair of gym shorts. I was good in PE. All right, let's kick this off with a little bit about what happened today, if that's okay with you, Lynn. 10 a.m. brought us alive with Marty and Chris, and they had a 360 warm-up where they kind of warmed us up like Ed McMahon used to do from The Tonight Show. And at 11 a.m., you see it? Okay. At 11 a.m., we continue warming up with Red. And Red brought us a little bit of information and a little bit of pumping us up and getting us ready for OP 360. Then at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it was OP 360 with Marty, Red, and Chris. The 3 amigos were there, the Curly, Larry, and Mo, as we refer to them affectionately. And we had a special guest, Mr. Ash Mafar, and he brought Muhammad Kamal, among others, along with him. and it was dandy. They talked about a few things I'm going to mention in the announcements. One of them being about the new version coming out next week of OConnect. It's going to have a lot of tweakaroos in it and ready for the public. Good stuff. And also they talked about how we are now not only compliant in so many countries, but the fine folks at Cisco, which is like a rating organization who says who the best in the industry are in computers, in the internet, in digital internet, in AI, in machine learning, and ONPASSIVE is on that list. We are now Cisco certified. ONPASSIVE is. That's huge. That's grande, as you might have heard. Grande. So that happened. So we'll get into the announcements in a minute. If we could have an upscope a little bit. 8 p.m. and you're here. We are now on the south side of 8 o'clock. We didn't make it to the eastern side or the southeastern side. We're a solid south side on our way to southwestern side of 8 o'clock. And you've got Lynn, myself, Rob Gorman, and Ali.
The Wonder Dog.
With tonight's Roundtable Q&A with our very special guest panelists from around the globe. We've got people from as far away as Israel, Singapore, the Philippines, Canada, United States, and pick a country. And India. We've got Mayor from India. Good stuff, folks. So we'll get that started in just a moment. And then we'll do a bit of signing where we do that in the community time, which is always fun and always a good learning experience. And maybe a couple of songs tonight. So if we could have the Periscope up, that may be about it, except for some announcements. We want to continue praying for anyone out there who's either ill or been injured. We'd like to mention by name a few folks that we know about. Harold Fox, who's on the mend from a heart situation. And we have Robin Noble, who's fighting the big C and beating the crap out of it, if you'll excuse the word, Robin. But that's the way I feel. You're getting mind over matter, and that's good stuff, Robin. We're praying for you still, and we continue to pray for you till you're back on your feet 110%. ONPASSIVE needs you, woman, so get after it. Get better soon. Also, Pat Parent, who's waiting for a procedure as well. We hope she's getting a little bit better while she awaits that. Delisa Christie is had a procedure today, right? And she's still a little groggy, but she was going to try to join us. I know Axel doesn't want to miss Uncle Robbie. I know that Axel boy is a RobLynnLiver. You better believe it.
He has to wait for his mommy before he can come in.
Okay. All right. Well, mommy should be home by now, I think. All right. So that's Axel and Annabelle, the double A's, along with Mama Delisa. All right. As far as announcements, let's have an up Periscope just a bit. I want to tell you some news from OP360 today, just briefly. First off, I told you about Cisco approves ONPASSIVE and its digital products and solution. That's huge. To be Cisco certified and approved, that's good stuff. Next, the next version of OConnect is coming either the 28th or 29th of February. That's this month. That's a week away from today or tomorrow. Not too shabby. And then finally, there's a conference coming up in early March, and it's going to be held in Dubai. It's the International Conference of Police.
Wow.
Sponsored by, you guessed it, ONPASSIVE.
Yay.
Good stuff. Not only do we sponsor the police there, we're going to sponsor their conference, where there'll be police from everywhere from New York City to Panama to the UK to Germany to France to Italy and everywhere else you can think of. Probably India as well, Alaska. Who knows? It's going to be thousands there. So stay tuned for that. I'm sure we'll be seeing some video on that. Any other announcements that you can think of from 360? I think I hit the major things they talked about.
I think so. I'm sorry, I'm doing some.
Okay, there was no new update on the withdrawals as of yet, but I know they're working on that to get that done as soon as possible. So that's all we really can say about that. We're in the same boat as many of you. We're waiting for our withdrawals since September. So we're patiently waiting, and we'll continue to be patient. It's the only way to be. All right. Now, just a few more things we'd like to remind everybody up. If we could take the Periscope up a little bit more. We'd like to talk about migration. There are still people that haven't migrated. I know you find that hard to believe, but it's the truth. If you haven't migrated, call us, email somebody, do whatever you got to do to get migrated so you can get in on the fun and the moolah, the greenbacks, the shekels, the dinero, the pesos, the lira, the Singapore SGD, the Singaporean dollars, pesos, as I mentioned. So you want to do that as soon as possible. And when you can, when you have the available funds, you need to do OConnect if you can, because you may have someone that is already in your wallet and you don't even know it because you haven't been checking, who purchased OConnect, who's in your organization, and you're due that money. The first one pays you 100% and 25% thereafter for everyone else. Don't miss that. That would be a shame to be sitting here and be sitting on a pot of money. That would be a shame. So we ask you to please do that. If you need help with crypto, and most of us do, contact any of the leaders that have been talking about crypto that know about it. Because if you make the slightest mistake when you pay with crypto, that money's going out into outer space, into the digital world. So you want to be mindful of that. We want to mention also there was a letter circulating via email that came to many of you. It was a phishing letter. Do not provide any information to that at all. Do not answer it. If you open it, close it and delete it. End of story on that one. There's still people trying to hurt us, okay? But we hurt back by doing the right thing.
Just be cautious and be wary. You know, if you're unsure, don't click, don't open, and ask for someone's opinion. A lot of the phishing attempts try to make it urgent. So you need to reply very urgently, and that's very typically what scammers do. So don't.
I got two on our bank today. I don't want to mention our bank, but I got two phishing expeditions. It looked like it was coming from this bank. It had but the spelling was wrong and the grammar was horrible. So I know they're not going to send anything like that. And they put in their emails when they send them to us, we will never ask you for your personal information. Well, they asked for PII in this bad boy. So this good boy decided to be a real good boy and not answer it. I called the bank and we got that worked out. And it was good. And I got that from OTech Pros, okay? From Oliver, who's good at security, and Vincent Ete, Collins, as well as Bob. They always spoke about do not go fishing with the fishers. Okay, let the fish die on the vine, so to speak. So don't answer phishing emails. Check out the newest ONPASSIVE website. Make sure after you've migrated that you sign the agreements. There's an NDA you need to sign, as well as an affiliate agreement. Check out the ONPASSIVE YouTube channel. Check out Mohammed Nazal on X. He's got a blog. He's got videos. He's got comments. Check him out there. Up Periscope, if you would, s'il vous plaît. Log into your OES Daily for updates because, as you know, there are updates appearing all the time. Hop on an OConnect when you can. Check your profile out. Make sure the name matches your ID. Especially right now, if you've requested a withdrawal, you're going to get an email from ONPASSIVE and an O-mail likely asking you for certain information. You want to make sure it matches your profile. Don't take any chances there. It's your money you're talking about. So, if you have requested a withdrawal, keep your eyes peeled for that email or O-mail. So let's kick this roundtable off, may we now, Miss Nakamoto?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to pick up the view of the panel, which will be on in just a second.
And for those of you who are in YouTube right now and you want to come over to OConnect, we'll have Michael Chata post the speaker link because the attendee link isn't working properly for OConnect tonight. So we'll use the speaker link, and feel free to come in with that link, okay?
We'd
It'll be
love to have you
posted.
here.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Let's see. I just spilled my water all
Are
over
you
my
done?
clipboard.
Are you done?
I'm done, yes. So we'll kick the roundtable off with each panelist telling us their name, where they're from, and just a brief question tonight. What's your favorite subject in school, or what was it? Most of these people are out of school by now. What was your favorite subject in school, whether it's grammar school, middle school, junior high, high school, college, or anything after that?
So now we're going to go to the gallery view, and you're going to get to see the panelists.
All right. But let me say this and say it fast and say it quick and say it loud and clear. Do you, RobLynnLive? I know the panelists do. Do you, other panelists, RobLynnLive? I know you do, or you wouldn't be here. You'd be somewhere. Oops, I just smacked Lynn in the head. Oh, my God. That's going to cost me. All right, let's calm down. Let's get this kicked off. Let's start with Mel. Go ahead, Mel. Tell us your name, where you're from, and what was your favorite subject?
We need to have Gregory Hill on the panel. I don't see Gregory on the panel. So I think, who else is missing? Gregory,
Mayor?
no, John, but he's not here yet. When I'm saying who's here, that's not on the panel.
Greg
It's
Hill.
Greg.
I'm
So,
here.
You're not showing on the panel though.
I'll refresh again.
Okay.
And there you are,
Oh, there
Greg.
you are. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you for refreshing. Is he there? No, he's not there.
Nice gone again.
Okay, so maybe Chris can help me with that. I think it's the eight that we've selected are not the eight that we're showing. Chris, can you help with that? I think we might have to move some people from panelists to
Speaker.
attendee, or yeah, I mean, how are we going to work that, Chris? Because we're not seeing Greg. And where are you, Chris? You should be
Yes,
on
I'm
the.
here. Yeah,
You're not on the panel.
well, I think
Okay.
we'll just settle with the gallery view instead. The gear setting on the top right corner is went away. So I think the tech team is still fixing this. So
So
we'll
what we'll
settle with
do,
the gallery view. Gallery view will be fine.
Yeah, it's on gallery view now, right?
Yes, yes.
okay, and we'll call on each of you, and when you hear your name, see if you can pop up if you don't see yourself on the
Yeah.
screen.
So we'll
How's
be
that?
able to bring Greg in when we need to, Chris.
I'm here.
He's here, right there on the upper right. All right.
Okay.
I see Francis Tay with his hand raised.
Oh.
I don't see Francis Tay at all.
I see it all up on the upper panel, all our big panel we have up there. I see him. He's next to the very last. Well, anyway, so
Oh.
I see myself there. I see two Len Nakamoto's there.
Hmm.
I see John.
Mel, yeah.
Chris,
I don't see-
should I
don't
make
see
you
one.
second host, Chris? Rather than my second device being second host, I'll make you second host.
All right. All right. Thank you very much. I'll
Okay.
assist you in any way.
Okay, so I gotta remove your co-host, and then I gotta make you host. Oh, wait. Uh-oh. I don't see option to make you host.
Yeah. Okay. No problem. So let's just be. Let's move along.
I'll make you back co-host then.
All right,
Yes.
here we go.
Okay.
All right, we're starting with Mel. Go ahead, Mel, if you would, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Rob and Lynn. Good night, everybody. My favorite subject, I'm Melanie, as you know, Melanie McConnell. And my favorite subject in school, I mean, I had two, but favorite for now is was geography. I love it because I love taking part or studying and learning about the cultures, religions, and the different environments and languages that were spoken or are spoken, and different way of habitation from different cultures. Thank you.
Queen.
Sorry,
All
I
right.
muted you. Go ahead.
Sounds up. I was muted again. There you have it. Thank you, Madam Geography. Let's go to that Rose in Israel. Go ahead, Rose. Oh no, your name isn't Rose. Carmela.
Hello, everyone. My name is Carmela, and I am your friend from lovely Israel. I like to biology and mathematics. I liked everything except history. I didn't like, and Bibles.
All right. Well, thank you. We'll be back to you for some questions in just a moment. Let's go to Gregory Hill. Greg Hill, tell us who you are, where you're from, and what was your favorite subject?
My name's Greg Hill. I live in the Northwest Washington, the farthest most north part of the United States that you can, in the San Juan Islands. It was a bummer. I never really enjoyed school because my family moved too much as a child. But I did enjoy, as growing up in the early years, maybe it was the first, second, or third grade, I enjoyed the show and tell time and art. And that's about it.
Well, your artwork shows with your gifts, I might say, if I could add that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate what you do for us and others very much. Let's now go to the one, the only, Pedro Jose Estrada Salada. Go ahead and unmute Pedro if you can. Okay.
Hello, everyone. This is Pedro Estrada from Gaithersburg, Maryland. On the second Washington. This is Washington D.C. Just outside Washington D.C. It's good to be here with everyone, and I'm looking forward to ask questions and also get answers from the other panelists.
All right. Well, did you have a favorite subject in school, or were you like me, you showed up occasionally?
Sorry, Ron.
Oh, did you have a favorite subject in school?
I'm having a hard time hearing you.
Okay, I'll say it again. Yeah, I'm unmuted. Did you have a favorite subject in school?
Oh, absolutely. It's always a favorite. My favorite was, of course, mathematics, math, and physical education. Those two things I enjoy the most. Mathematics because I have a very inquisitive mind, and that was the only thing that thrilled it could keep my attention. Trying to the others, I found that too much reading wasn't for me. I need to analyze a lot. So math was, and then of course physical education. I played soccer, and that was my favorite. And so.
All right, sounds good. Carmela, could you please mute yourself? Carmela?
There's a loud background.
There's a background noise coming from your mic. Carmela,
Thank you.
please.
She did it.
Thank you. All right, let's go to John Barilla next. Johnny.
Yeah, I was just going to yell at Carmela because I could see her mic was on like for the first three people. Anyway, so my name is John Barilla, and I live in New York City. I was born in Ohio, but I now live in New York City. And as far as, I have a problem with favorites and things like that. But so anyway, when I was in parochial school, I would probably say spelling in English. Couldn't even have one. Spelling in English. When I was in college, I would have to say obviously it would relate to the theater since I majored in the theater. And I think I really like theater history. You know, you got to learn the entire entire history of theater. And of course, literally you had classes in acting and directing. So those kind of things. Oh, and I have to mention in high school, one of my very favorite classes was art class. So
All right.
I'm sorry, I can't have one thing. I always have too many. So that's it.
No problem. Thank you, John. We'll be back to you for a couple of questions at least in just a bit. Now, Greg, you said you saw Sifu Francis, did you? We can't, for some reason, are we not seeing Francis on the line? He has his hand.
Yeah, so we're trying to have him come in as speaker so that we can make him a co-host. We're working on it.
All right, we're working on that. All right, let's go to Tarzan. Tarzan, are you here? Chris Tiazone. We lost our co-host, Chris.
He's co-host.
He's here. Chris, are you here? Come in, please. Check 1, 2.
Let him come in a little later. He's helping me. We don't mind.
All right, we'll come back to both Francis and Chris as time goes. Let's start off, if we may, with Greg Hill. Have you got a question for the attendees, Greg?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
You're audible.
Okay, my question, I just have two. I was hoping to make them as easy as possible. But we know the O-Tracker is not there yet for us, but it is there at the same time. So my question is going to be related to O-Tracker. And you can find, if anybody wants to look this up as we go along, you're welcome to do so. And you can find it with on passive.com under products/O-Tracker/ frequently asked questions. And what the question I want to ask is, what is the real-time report in O-Tracker? And there are three things. There's actually a little more than that, but there are three things that it does, and giving information about these three things. So my question is, what are the three things that this report will give you in O-Tracker? O-Tracker.
In O-Tracker, what are the three bits of information or the three reports that are provided? Did I get that pretty close?
Correct.
All right, thank you very much. Let's go to the...
We'll go to the chat and see what the comments
All right, we'll
are.
go to the chat. Right.
All right. So here we go. Go for it, you guys, in the chat. I hope the chat's working well. I'm looking for, I don't see any new comments. Here it is. Okay. We have Isabel Bailey. She says, reports, notifications, and keywords.
All right, reports, notification, and keywords from Isabel. Let's have a few more answers before we go to the master himself, Mr. Hill, for the answer. Anybody else have an answer?
Let's see. I missed the question. Sorry, it says Don.
Okay, repeating the question. In O-Tracker, there are three reports, three bits of information that are provided. What are they? Dawn, did you get it that time, please? Hopefully.
What is a real-time report in O-Tracker?
That's it for lives.
Okay. It looks like,
Okay.
it looks like that's it. We need the answer from you, Greg.
Maybe a too hard a question. You'll find this under the frequently asked questions. What is a real-time report in OTracker? It says real-time reports give information about the traffic, insights, sources, and more on a real-time basis. The reports get updated immediately, seconds after an activity occurs in real time, and data provided will have a 10-minute latency period. So it's just about basically reports on traffic and insights and sources. And my second question is, hopefully this will be a little easier. It's what is a scroll map? And that's on track with the OTracker.
Okay, in OTracker, what is a scroll map? A scroll map. Did I get that somewhat correct?
100% perfect.
That's amazing. All right.
No.
Let's go to the panelists there and see what they have. All right. Let's see in the chat if you can put something in the chat. I wonder if the chat's not working properly.
It seems to be working.
Like I said, the chat is working perfectly.
It's just sparse to reply.
Okay, that's okay.
That's why I give you where to go to look for it if you want to. I'll even tell you the number that where it's under if you can't find it.
Go ahead. Give hints tonight.
Okay, well, I'll just tell you what it is. Okay, what is a scroll map? Okay, a scroll map is a vision. This is something I think that is very cool about OTracker, and that's especially if you build websites or you're using certain websites. And what it is a map that is a visual representation of how visitors scroll through your specific sections of your website, which is really interesting because it shows where they're going to on your websites and what they're looking at first and these kind of things. It shows which parts of the web page receive the most and the least attention from visitors.
Very nice. Now, that was a little easier question, and we actually have someone that got it right. It looks like, I can't see who that is. Is that Pat? Oh, Pat Green, Dorothy from Kansas got it right. So very good.
Good job.
Good stuff, everybody. Thank you for your answers. Thank you for your questions, Greg. Let's now go to John Barilla, the guy with the clean-looking haircut.
Yeah, boy, I'm really clean cut now. That's for sure. It was like 3 inches over my ears if I would pull it. You know, I kept combing it behind. Anyway, we don't need to know how long my hair is. Anyhow, excuse me. So I'm going to ask my easiest question first, and then I try to make all of them easy because sometimes the questions are hard. At least they are for me. I don't know. Anyway, but so I would like to know, this is about our O-mail, a feature of our O-mail, and it's introduced to the O-mail. In other words, it's not something that's very common in emails, clients or products. So in O-mail, we have something that it represents a significant advancement in email security. So what is this thing that gives significant advancement in email security? It's a feature, something we have in O-mail that you can use, makes it a little safer, a little more secure.
All right. So John's question to all of us is, in O-mail, there is a security, there is something that handles security, and it's unique to O-mail, or to emails, I should say. Is that correct, John?
Yes.
And what is that part of the product that we have for security? It's an extra security point. All right, let's go to the panel. Locking file folders. It looks like everybody is saying that so far. We got Pat Green says locking folders, and so does Isabel Bailey. And wait a minute, we have another answer here from Mel. She says locking file folders. You guys have done your research. Either that or you're playing around with that O-mail every day, and that's cool. Locking file folders, say the 3 of you so far. Let's see if we get any other answers to Mr. Barilla's first question. Everybody's welcome to answer. even those of you on the panel asking other questions. All right. All righty. This is like going to the dentist when you have to pull answers out of people. Let's go back to John for his answer.
Yeah, and a little hint to folks: when Rob is sitting there reading answers, and a whole bunch of them are the same thing, you could type in real quickly, and you'd be one of the ones that would get it right, probably. Anyway, instead of like, hey, we get more. Never mind. Anyhow, locked folders. That is the answer, and almost every single person that answered it, that's what they said. That's a very secure thing. We have the ability to have the information in locked folders.
All right. Good stuff. Good stuff all the way around. Let's go to Pedro Estrada. Mr. Estrada, if you would, please, could we have a couple of questions from you?
Okay, this is related to one of the free products, ONET. It's estimated that ONET is going to be the most relevant of our products in 2024. Now, if you are familiar with ONET, you can find
32.
special information. For example, QR code. There is a club for that. How would you find that club, and how it would be beneficial to know the person that has started that club?
Okay, I didn't quite get the question. I know you're talking to ONET now, right? I got that part right. And repeat the question if you would, please.
Yes. ONET is supposed to be the most relevant solution that will dominate in 2024. So it's important to be acquainted with it, because you can find specific information. For example, QR code. There's a club. How would you find that club, and how it would be beneficial for you to know who started this club?
All right. So in ONET, there are clubs, as most of you know, or as all of you probably know. How do you find the club? Number one. Number two, how do you find out who started that club? So two-part question. Did I get it right, Pedro?
That's correct.
All right. Let's go to everybody and let's see what the answers are. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We got people saying hello. We got a few more. We got end-to-end encryption, passcode to your folders. Okay, no answers as of yet. Oh, here we go from Pat Green. Go to the clubs and then enter QR code. And Rob started that club. As a matter of fact, I'm proud to say I did. So QR Club is one of the clubs, and that is in ONET. And that's how you would, and it will tell you, I think this is what Pat was getting at, it tells you who the either the charter person was or who actually formed the club, I think it is, who formed the club. And here we go here with Mel Marcano. Mel says you would go to clubs in search box with the magnifying glass icon. You type the club name and it would display who the owner is. Sure doggies. Yeah, buddy. Mel is right on target with that answer. And let's see if we get any more answers from out here in Radio Land. In ONET, and there is a club section. How do you find who the owner of the club is? I guess that's the basic question. How do you find out who started the club? And we've got two good answers so far. Am I doing something wrong here when I scroll? I mean,
No, that means nobody's responding.
okay, got it.
It's open, so it'll.
Oh, it is open. Okay. Well, we have two answers and they're both right. So go ahead, Pedro, with your answer, please.
Of course, you have to get into ONET and then look under the section recommended, in the recommended section for you. And there you will find the friends that you want to start befriending. And so you will find out the club, the specific club that you're looking for. In this case, I think Mr. Rob Gorman started a club called QR Club.
Right. That was me.
So, yeah, so being friends with others is important because we can recommend to people coming in 2024 and suggest how they can find information, specific information that they probably will be looking for.
All right. Well, thank you, Pedro. We appreciate that. That was your second question, right?
Second question is about OMail as well.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, OMail has a special feature that is not found in other chatting products. For example, YouTube doesn't have it. What is this unique feature that is in OMail that helps to communicate clearly?
Okay, in OMail, what is the one unique feature that no one else has? Is that a pretty good question there? Did I get it?
Right. And
okay.
It helps you to communicate clearly with others.
Okay, in OMail, there is a special feature that nobody else has, and it helps you to communicate very clearly with others. What is that feature? All right. Let's go to everybody and see what the answers are in the chat, Ms. Nakamoto. Okay, Angela Leland says text to speech. And Dawn Swihart says you can send a video and speech to text. And we've got autocorrect. It looks like that is by Lisa. Okay. Wait a minute. I can't see that. Lisa McBride. Okay. There we go. All right. And speech to text, according to Pat Green. There you have it. Let's go to bed. Isabel says, let's just go to bed. All right. I don't know if that feature's there. It may be. I'm not sure. Okay. And let's see what else. Okay. And text to speech was the last answer, and that came from Angela. So let's go back to Pedro for his. Oh, wait a minute. Stand by one. Mel says smart push notification. Ooh. Good answer, Mel. Let's go to Pedro for the answer.
Yeah, text to speech is a good answer, but I was looking for self-check spelling. It's autocorrect. Somebody said autocorrect, so that would be the answer. Yeah, because in YouTube you spell something wrong and it changes the meaning in the chats in YouTube, and there is no way to go back to correct it. But in OMail, it's an autocorrect, so you can go for the right spelling.
All right, so autocorrect is the answer. Thank you, everybody, for your answers. Pedro, thank you for your two questions. All right, we'll be back to you shortly. Let's go to Mel Marcano. All right, Mel, bring it.
Thank you, Rob. Today in ONPASSIVE.com, there was a blog that was posted, and one of the questions I'm going to ask in one of the blogs, there is a bit of literature on blockchain. First of all, what is blockchain? What is blockchain?
All right, first part of her questions are, what is blockchain? That was mentioned today in the blog, I believe, as she says. So what is blockchain exactly? Go ahead, everybody. Okay. And we're looking for what is blockchain is Mel Mel's question, her first question. What is it? Come on now. All right, I'm going to keep scrolling till I see some answers. Security link. Security link. That answer came from Isabel. And Pat Green says, I don't know, Mel, but it's a good question. Well, there you go. Let's see if anybody else has an answer to that. Now, I've known blockchain to be a link as well. It's a way to link up, but let's see what the real answer is. We got some smiles from people, but no answers. So let's go back to Mel for the answer. What is blockchain?
Okay. I only read that before the RobLynnLive tonight. It's a decentralized distributed ledger that records transactions, and it's the most commonly used database. That's what it is. So it's more like a storage.
So it's a storage or database.
Ledger, yes.
A ledger. Okay, okay. Let's see if we have any other why they cannot see my answer. I don't know what's going on there. A blockchain is a collection of records linked to each other, according to the one and only Miss Dawn. That's a very good answer, by the way, I think. All right, it looks like we may be a little light on answers, so let's go back to Mel for the correct answer.
The correct answer? Oh, I gave the correct answer already. It's Don is correct though. Don.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's decentralized ledger. It records transactions.
Okay, thank you very much for that.
You're
Before we go to your next question, we need to refresh here.
No problem.
So we're going to refresh and we'll be right back.
Okay. There, I don't know if I should read the
Hello,
question.
mic testing. Hello, mic testing. Can you hear me, Melanie?
Yes, I can.
Yes, okay, okay. While they're refreshing their browser.
Okay, thank you. So can I ask a question?
Go ahead and ask, Mel. We're back.
Thank you. Okay, there are 4 applications of blockchain. Again, it came out in the same blog today. Name them, even if it's one. Name one of them, actually, to make it easier.
Okay, would you repeat the question, please?
Okay, there are 4 applications of blockchain. So name one of the 4. Even one answer is okay. 4
Okay,
applications.
there are 4 applications to blockchain. Name one of those 4 at least. Let's see. Let's go to the chat. You've got good questions tonight, Mel. Thank you. Very good.
It just came out today, actually.
That's hot off the presses. Thank you. All righty. I don't see any answers yet. Here we go. I would like the answer, please. Oh. Well, well, I'd like it too, but Isabel, you must know the answer to that. I know you do. Well, all right, Mel, we have nobody's responding with an answer, so give us the answer, please.
Yeah, that's okay. That's fine. So one of them is supply chain. The second is identification and authorization. That's the identity verification. That's one of those. Number 3, manage assets. So you can track your assets if you're a business person. Number 4, healthcare. So doctors can actually use that tracking of patients, their medical history, especially as far as allergies. And I forgot, there's number 5. It's IoT, like Internet of Things. That's one of the applications as well. So these are the 5 actually.
All right. Well, thank you for that answer.
You're
Very
welcome.
specific. Thank you. Thank you. All right. From Mel. Now, is Francis here?
Yeah.
I see pinned at the top. Let's see if we can find Francis. Come in, Francis.
We're going to use the side view for now, and Francis is with us.
Francis, are you here?
He's co-host, so he can unmute.
Hello.
Oh, Francis in the house. Go ahead. Tell us your name, which I think is Francis Tay, if I'm not mistaken. But your name, your favorite subject in school, and give us a couple of questions, would you?
I'm Francis Tay. I yeah. This is a very tough question to ask me about my school because I don't like to go to school and always get caning because I don't like to go to school. But the whole thing, the strange thing is that we have every exam I fail, but the only subject that I make it A is current affair. So my parents say, "What do you want to do? You want to be a government or what? Why you pass the current affair and you fail all the subjects?" I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, that is only the Francis Tay when he was young.
The new Francis Tay, the current Francis Tay, appears to have turned a corner on that learning.
Yeah, because nobody caned me. Is it? Anyway, thank you for asking.
All right, and what are your 2 questions? You might as well fire away while you're here.
I have no question, and just want to ask about the question that Ash mentioned in the webinar. When is the police event starting?
All right. The first question from Mr. Tay is Ash had mentioned there is, or Muhammad Kamal had mentioned as well, there is a police conference in Dubai. And what is the date of that conference, if any of you out there remember? I know it, but I'm not allowed to answer. So let's go to the panel and also to the panelists and see what they have to say.
Date. When is the date?
Date. Yeah. Right. I thought I said that, but maybe not. March 5th through the 7th, according to Isabel. All right. Anyone else have any dates for that police conference in Dubai? March 5th through the 7th, according to Chris Tiazone. We got some people who've been paying attention, not playing attention, paying attention.
Yeah, evidently.
All right, all right, all right.
It is on the summary.
Oh, that's how we got the answer. That's probably where Francis got the question too. It's on the summary. All right. Any other answers? Since we all know it's now March 5th through the 7th.
Any other questions you mean?
No. Francis, it looks like the cat's out of the bag. Is it March 5th through the 7th?
March 5th to 7th is correct. The reason why I raised this one is that so that you know the reason why we Ash say probably the new version of OConnect will be released on the 28th or 29th of February. We need to have one window or a few days of testing before the main police event. Because I believe they are going to do the commercialized version of OConnect for the world to see. The worldwide
That would
world
be
to
great.
See. Yeah.
Well, all right. We have another answer came in from Pat Green from Kansas. Dorothy says 5th through the 7th. So everybody got it right, Francis.
Thank you.
So have you got another question?
Where do you check whether you have subscribed successfully in OES, your product? In this case, OConnect. Yeah.
All right. Where do you go to check to see if you subscribe correctly to OConnect? Did I get that right?
Yeah, correct.
All right, thanks. All right, where do you go to find out if you've subscribed to OConnect correctly? All right, let's see if we have any answers. Here we go. Scrolling up in the chat. Under subscriptions in Marketplace. Oh, Mel Marcano with that answer. Subscriptions. Woo-hoo-hoo, doggies. I think that's a good answer, Francis. Let's see if we get any more answers. Here we go. And Mel says, well, I could be wrong. And then Pat Crean says, under subscriptions. Good answer. All right, everybody. Are there any more answers? Where do you go to find out if you subscribe properly to OConnect? All right, go ahead, Francis. Could we have the answer, please?
Okay. If you think that your subscription is successful in my subscription, then you're wrong, right? Your subscription should be successful when it appears in my order, right? Because in my order will give you your invoice, your order ID. When after you pay, the system will say successful, and they give you the order ID in case there's a problem with your, it doesn't appear. You pay and doesn't appear, the OConnect doesn't appear. So that is where your my order is where you submit to support. Okay, my subscription may not appear even though you pay. Okay.
All right. Well, that's good to know. Yeah, it's in my orders. Wow. I would have thought going to the marketplace for subscriptions too. But Sifu Francis had the correct answer, and thank you for that, Francis, very much. And thanks for coming on. I'm sorry it took us so long to track you down and find out where in the world Francis was. All right. Chris Tiazone, are you with us?
Yes.
Tarzan, are you here? Okay, go ahead with your favorite subject and your. I saved you and Carmela till last.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much. I'm Chris Tiozon of the Philippines. The flag is there, as you can see. If you're not familiar with the flag of the Philippines, as my favorite subject, I'm recalling now, recollecting the past. Recess, the break time. We joking.
Recess.
Yes, we
Recess.
jokingly. My friends, my classmates jokingly. We jokingly said, "Oh, what's your favorite subject?" Recess, because whenever we're in the class, we feel sleepy, bored. But when the bell rings, everyone's gonna rushing out to the canteen. So
All right, I thought you were going to
well,
say physics. I'm a little
jokingly
disappointed.
aside, well, jokingly aside, well, it's a music and PE. We call PE physical education, sports, ba-
But
basketball,
you were a
and
basketball guy, right?
yeah. That's
All
it.
right. There you go. And give us a couple of your questions, please. Do you have a chart for us tonight?
Yeah, no, I choose to say it loud now and put in the chat. Uh, rather than sharing on the screen. So this is my question now. Ready to test your tech savvy? Participate in our tech trend quiz and put your knowledge to the test. Simply comment on the chat. Okay. When was the term artificial intelligence used? Again, the question is, when was
Whoa.
the term artificial intelligence first used? Letter A, 2015. Letter B, 1995. Letter C, 1975. Or letter D, 1955. I'm going to put it in the chat in OConnect so everyone could read. And
All right.
please provide answer if you know.
So, what is the year, the first year that artificial intelligence first was used? Oh, that's a good question, Chris. All right, let's go to the chat and see where everybody's at. 1999, according to Armin Hogue in the house. 1995, according to Isabel Bailey. Excuse me, 1955, Isabel says. Let's see what else we got. As far as answers, come on now. Come to Papa.
Yes, at least they're still googling.
Googling, 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 Googling. All right. Well,
Or they're taking the recess or break time,
it
Rob.
looks like they're on break. You better give us the answer to that one, Chris. Go ahead.
Well, the answer is letter D, 1955. The term artificial intelligence or AI was first used in 1955. John McCarthy, a Stanford professor, coined the term in the proposal for a workshop on AI. The workshop took place in 1956. So, yeah, 1955. Thanks
Not
for the answer.
1955. All right. All right. We have, looks like Isabel got it right. Armin, you were close, just 40 years away. Not too shabby.
I was
Let's
first,
see.
Rob. Sorry.
Oh, you were first?
Yes.
Why is it not showing in the chat? Wait a minute. Oh, Mel,
Yes.
1955. You're first, girl. You're first, girl. Sorry about that. Once again, I can't. I just can't. That's all I'm going to say on that. All right. So Mel got it right. She was first girl out of the chute. Let's go back to Chris for question number 2.
Yes, I'm ready with the question number 2. I just have to intro my explore the world of data science with this quiz. Test your knowledge of the crucial steps involving in making data accessible to computers. Sharpen your data skills today. The question: what is the process of converting raw data into a form that can be easily understood by a computer? Yeah, again, the
Ooh.
question is: what is the process of converting raw data into a form that can be easily understood by a computer? Letter A, data encoding. Is it B, data processing? Letter C, data deciphering? Or letter D, data interpretation? I'm going to put it in the chat so everyone could read.
What is the process of converting raw data into a form that can be easily understood by a computer? And the answers are data encoding, data processing, data deciphering, and data interpretation. Right out of the chute, we get Pat Green says letter A. And letter A is data encoding. And let's see. Patty's here, Lynn. She wanted me to tell you. Patty has arrived. All right. And then we've got Isabel says B, which is data processing. So we got 2 separate answers there. Let's see if we get any more answers, please. Mel says B. B is in boy for data processing. Good answer.
The bees have it. 2-1 answer. So I think uh, uh, I have to give out the answer now, Rob, with
Go
your
ahead.
permission.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
it's data processing. Data processing starts with data in its raw form and converts it into a more readable format like graphs or documents, etc., giving it the form and context necessary to be interpreted by the computer. Yeah, thank you very much for
Thank you.
it's all coming from the social media platform. These questions from Facebook. So it's a rather recent posts from there. Thank you very
All right.
much.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, everybody who answered the question. That was cool stuff. Everybody got it right just about except one. Not bad. Not too shabby. Let's go finally to Carmela Schwartz. Go ahead, Carmela. Where you
Hello,
from?
everyone. I am from Israel, lovely Israel. My name is Carmela. And the first question I want to ask is, what is the last version of our application on our Android or iPhone? How we update the application?
All right. In the application section of the OES, how do we update the application, whether it be the iOS or whether it be the Google Play Store version? Is that right?
Yes. And what is the last version? There is a number of the last version. What is the number?
Oh, you snuck that part in too, didn't you? All right. And what is the last version number? It's 1 point something, but I don't know the rest. All right. Let's go to the panel and let's go to the.
Isabel says go to the Apple Store to up
Check it.
the app. And Isabel says, I don't have an iPhone, so I don't know. Anybody else want to venture a guess? How do you update your Carmela, your doggy?
She's speaking. She wants to be on the panel too.
So cute. All right. I think that Red said today. Red said that today, but I don't remember the number. Sorry.
All right, back to Carmela. Let's have the answer, please, madam.
For Android, the last version is 1.044. For the ICQ user is 1.08.
All right, so 1.2 and 1.08. All right, well, thank you for that. Carmela, have you got a second question for the panel?
Yes, I am new here. How do I use information to navigate the OES platform?
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, I'm new here. And how do I find out how to navigate the OES platform? Where do I go to find that information, how to navigate? Let's go to the chat and see what people say.
Waiting for answers. Somebody wrote unpassive.com. Oh, Mel. Mel says go to unpassive.com.
A good answer. Very good answer.
Any other answers? Do we have? Cynthia Deering says go to the manual. Irena says seems like no. Nancy says go to the OES classroom. That's a good one. Don Swihart says go to the user manual.
Good answer.
Isabel says unpassive blog. All right. What is the answer, Carmela?
Go ahead, Carmela, please.
There are all good answers, but my suggestion is register to the ONET community and look to the OES Classroom Club and look on the recording. There are a lot of information there that you can learn from it, how to use the OES and the platform too.
Thank you. And if anybody wants to have access to those recordings, so instructional recordings, very, very good resources for everyone here. How do you get them? You'll need to join the OES Classroom Club.
And also be in touch with the old friend to guide you.
All right, thank you.
Good questions. Man, all these questions tonight were great.
And Chris has posted in the chat how you can join the OES Classroom Training Club, which is in ONET. It's very simple, and the instructions are right there. Thank you, Chris. And Greg, it says he's typing in the chat, but his comments are not showing. Greg said that the answer is manual. But Greg is trying to participate. He said his comments aren't showing up. Thank you, Carmela.
All right, Carmelo, thank you for your questions. All right.
Can you mute? There's a lot.
Welcome.
Thank you for muting.
Okay. All right. Now we've had our series of questions from our panel. They told us where they're from. They told us their favorite subjects. I can't believe that Chris and I were both recess. Oh, well, but it seems like birds of a feather flock together. All right. Now it's time for, in continuing with community time. We'd like to bring any more folks that would like to come to the panel, or if you're already here, we're good to go. Before we move along any further, let's go to Sifu Francis. Go ahead, have your hand raised, Francis. Oh, he's waving the flag. Okay, he's waving off his hand. I feel like I'm at a soccer match. He's waving off the yellow flag. All right. No penalty there. No penalty. All right. Here we go. Never a dull moment. Let's see if there's any other hands before we move into our series of sign instruction.
I'm trying to tell him to come in with the speaker link.
Okay. Okay, we have a couple of instructors tonight on sign. We have Deb, I believe. Is that right? Or she's not here? Deb's not here. Patty is here, and Cecil is here. Cecil Weir and Patty A, I call her because I can't pronounce her name. So let's
make sure Carmela mutes so she doesn't come on camera when they're signing.
Okay, Carmela, there you go. Thank you.
There's a constant sound when you're unmuted, Carmela. So try to remember to keep muted. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna have a couple of teachers. We got Cecil. Is Cecil here on the panel? Anybody see him? Yes, I see him. And then we have Patty Andrea Cola. Let's see if she's on here. I don't see her. Okay. Cecil, can you show your camera? Show your camera, Cecil.
Are you here, Cecil? And can you show your camera? There's Cecil. All right, all right, all right.
Hold on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you the words that he's teaching. I also posted the list of the signs that he's teaching us tonight in the messenger chat and in the deaf chat too. So if you maybe it's too much to scroll up though. Anyway, so let me tell you what the words are. Okay. Cecil. Okay, Cecil. Where is it? Oh, hold on. Right. Cecil will be teaching us different animals or insects. So he's got bat, spider, ant. I don't know his sign for ant. And worms, caterpillar, which I don't know really what the sign is for that. And then bugs, cow, bull, and horse, donkey, pig. It's gonna do lions, monkey, elephant, Godzilla. I don't know the sign for Godzilla. That'd be cool to learn that. And King Kong and shark and beaver. So we'll go to Cecil now and he can clap and start teaching. Everybody keep muted. Everybody keep muted, okay? Go ahead, Cecil. Clap.
Do it better.
Let's see if we see him.
Hello. Okay. Master. Master. Yeah. You can't get him. Right, get him. Master. Yeah.
Me.
See you.
Patty.
See you.
Patty. Okay. Patty, I told her to use the speaker link. So Patty, look in the messages. I sent you the special link for speaker. Click on that. Come in as a speaker, okay? Because the other link doesn't work well. Okay? Okay. Thank you, Cecil. Go ahead, Cecil. He's telling her now. He's giving her instructions. Thank you. Thank you, Cecil. Thank you, Cecil. Give him a few minutes. He's explaining to her what to do to Patty, who will be teaching.
Ba.
Okay, here we go.
Ba. 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 Ủa. Ba. À. À. Warm. 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 Tree. Caliber. 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 Ba. 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 Tem. À. À. Ba. Ba. Cow. 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 Po. 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 Ủa po. Po. Thu. Po. Ủa. Po. Ủa. 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 Turkey. 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 Right? Right. Nine. 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 Bucky. Bucky. Elephant. 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 Coachella. 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 Coco. 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 Cho. Cho. People. 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 Okay. Ba. 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 Water ball. 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 Ah. 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 Womb. 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 Three. Caliber. 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 Ball. Ball. Cow. 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 Ball. Ball. Or. Ball. Ball. Or. Ball. Two. Wolf. 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 Jockey. Jockey. Bye. 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 Bucky. Bucky. Halipe. 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 Kaitala. 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 Kaka. Kaka. Jaw. Biffa. Biffa. Jaw. Biffa. Okay.
Lynn, you are mute.
Thank you for telling me. Oh gosh, I've been talking all this time. I was going to say that I made Patty. She's now co-host, but I don't see her for some reason. Unless you guys see her, let me know. But in the meantime, I see Francis Day has his hand up. So go ahead, Francis.
I never had my hands up. This is the second time you call me.
Oh, okay. If you don't
Oh,
mind, I'm
one.
going to. Yeah, thank you. Sorry about that. Let me go ahead and refresh.
I see it.
I need to refresh. Bear with me.
It says Cecil's demonstration hand signs. Francis, I'll bring down your virtual hand again.
I didn't see the
Your
hand also.
It's there. I
Yeah,
see it.
I see it. I can bring it
Yeah,
down a bit.
I noticed that because in my other device, I was I was a co-host, but in my main device, I was just there's no co-host icon on my main device. Yeah. So
Yeah.
something must be interesting because when Rob say I raise my hand, I said, I think Lynn say I raise my hand. I go, oh,
Well, I bring it down earlier before the Cecil Weir's signing, teaching us the signing.
Yeah. Okay. So your hand is still up, Francis. Let me try to
but
lower it.
I didn't
I
see
see
my.
Chris buffering.
Okay, I lowered
You
it.
need to refresh.
I think I lowered your hand now. But where is Patty? Do you guys see Patricia Andrea Cola? Because I have her as co-host, but I don't see her on the panel yet.
I see Patricia on the panel. She's on
Oh.
my top.
Oh. Well,
Now
I know.
she refreshed. She's gone.
oh, okay. Thank you for letting us know. Let's see if she'll come back then.
Let's see.
Patty, I don't see her. Patty.
Hmm?
No, that's Patience.
Oh, I can't see that.
Oh, that's okay. I don't see Patty. So you see Patty? I
No,
don't see
she's
her.
not.
But Carmela sees her, right?
She was here, but now she disappeared
Patricia.
again.
Oh, Patricia
Yeah, I see her.
Angiacola.
She's a co-host. She's a co-host.
But
I see her.
But is she on the panel? It doesn't matter what you see in the thumbnail, but on the actual panel
The
itself,
panel?
do you see her?
No, on the panel I don't see her.
Yeah, that's because I see her in
Only
the
as a
thumbnail as
co-host.
well. Oh, well. She can, Patty, keep trying. And if you're able to show up on the panel, you can teach, okay? Keep trying. I guess that's all we can do.
That's all we
Maybe
can
she
do
have
for
to go to
Pat.
the setting video, like we did in the beginning.
Hmm.
We could stop the recording and not the recording, but stop the live streaming and maybe go to the two songs while we're waiting.
Okay.
Is that something we can do?
Yeah, it's okay. So I'm gonna thank you to the live stream audience. We do realize that you couldn't hear the speakers tonight. It's just the tech team is actively working on OConnect. As you know, we're gonna have the new version of OConnect on the 28th or 29th, around then. So we have to be patient because you know they're actively working on the software. But thank you for those who stayed with us. We still have 24 of you on the YouTube live stream. Thank you for hanging out with us. And we're going to stop the live stream now. If you wish to come to OConnect, Carmela, can you mute? There's a lot of echoing. So if you wish to come to OConnect, the speaker link is posted there in the live chat. We're welcome to come over. All right. Thank you. We're going to stop the live stream now. I think it stopped. It should have stopped. All righty. So now.
And we want to thank everybody for hanging out with us still. I mean, this has not been an easy evening. It's been a bit of a challenge, but to still have 44 here.
Yeah.
We love you. Thank you for doing that. It means a lot to both Lynn and myself.
Thank you for your patience.
And we've saved something good for last. We've got Chris Tiazone is going to bring on the recording of Mr. Frank Rowe, I believe. And then Mr. John Barilla is going to sing us a song as well. The clean cut Mr. Barilla. He must be doing a Broadway show. That's why he got a haircut.
Right. So we're going to have Chris. Chris, are you here, Chris?
Chris Tiazone, come in, please, Tarzan.
Wait, do I see him? Yeah, he's there on the thumbnail. Let's see if he's in the panel. Everybody look for Chris.
Yes, I'm here. I'm grabbing I'm grabbing a link from the playlist of Frank Rowe, the past ones, so that we could listen for past recording of him singing. The reason is he has not sent a recent recording of him singing.
In that case, I don't think we want to repeat what's been sung before. So let's just go ahead to John Barilla. If he submits stuff, then we'll do the recordings. We'll play the recording.
So
I don't want to Yes.
All right, let's go now to Mr. John Barilla, the baritone from New York.
All righty. Okie dokie. Here I am. And I didn't get a haircut to go to Broadway show. Maybe to go to a Broadway show. I would love to do that. I haven't seen a show for a while. And you know, in March and April, March is coming up pretty soon. There's going to be 18 new Broadway musicals in March into April. In 1 month, 18 new shows. Could you imagine them all? And the whole thing is, even though we're all one family, well, but all those shows are in competition because they all want the audience. Got to be a hit. Got to get as many people in there. Think about that. Oh my! But I don't know. I'll get to see any of them right away. But I'm hoping to see something. Oh, I love the new shows. Anyway, so I'm gonna sing a song that I like a lot, actually. And well, I like a lot of the songs. I sing a lot, but you know, some I like even more than others. And it's a great song. One of the reasons I like it so much is the person that made it. Lots of people have covered it too, but the person that really made this song known and a hit was Sammy Davis Jr., one of my most favorite entertainers of all time, maybe the greatest all-around entertainer of all time, because he could do, you name it, he could do it. You know, not only was he a great singer, he's a great dancer, could tap dance, could do all kinds of stuff. He could act. He could play musical instruments. When he would do his nightclub acts or his shows, you had an evening of he'd go from one thing to the next thing he'd be on the drums. He could play other instruments. He'd sing it. Oh, he was incredible. Anyway, I can't do all that. But I'm going to try and sing What Kind of Fool Am I? What kind of fool am I who never fall in love? It seems that I'm the only one that I have been thinking of. What kind of mind is this? An empty shell, a lonely cell in which an empty heart must dwell. What kind of clown am I? What do I know of life? Why can't I cast away this mask of clay and live my life? Why can't I fall in love like any other man? And maybe then I'll know what kind of fool I am. What kind of lips are these that lie with every kiss, that whisper empty words of love, that left me alone like this? What kind of eyes are these that cannot see what could be seen by everybody else but me? What kind of clown am I? What do I know of life? Why can't I cast away this mask of clay and live my life? Why can't I fall in love like any other man? And maybe then I'll know what kind of fool I am. Thank you.
All I know is that was not too shabby there, Barilla. That was good, good, and even better. That's one of your songs. You can tell you really love it. Now, did you say that was Sammy Davis sang that?
Yeah, Sammy Davis made a hit. I mean, all the major singers sang it or covered it, but it's the most memorable version. Whoops, hold it. Uh-oh. There we go. He had the recording and the hit of it, and I tell you, if you hear him sing it, you don't want to hear anybody else to sing it. I just love to sing it, but you have to hear a version of him sing it. I mean, he's absolutely incredible. And I actually heard him sing it live. Oh my goodness, really powerful. That's the thing. It's so powerful,
Lynn was researching Satchmo a little bit yesterday, and boy, did we find out some interesting stuff about Louis Armstrong.
Oh yeah, well, I think I mentioned earlier when about him somewhere back when I sang something. I can't remember, but anyway, the thing about Louis Armstrong, you think of him as a trumpet player, but he was a singer, and you don't think of him as a singer as much because when he was older, he had kind of a raspy voice. But the thing is, in the early days of his career, he still had that rough voice, but he's actually known for phrasing. The type of music that he sang, the jazz ballads and stuff, he's actually known, many other singers took upon his phrasing of the way he would sing the words of a song. And that's a pretty incredible thing. So a lot of people wouldn't even think about that. They don't think of Louis Armstrong as a singer and a great trumpet player. I mean, my goodness.
That's for sure. And I didn't realize that he was not a foster child, but orphaned to a Jewish family, and he grew up in a Jewish home that kept kosher, as well as spoke nothing but Yiddish, and he learned Yiddish. He spoke Yiddish fluently.
Yeah,
I had no idea about that. That Satchmo came from a Yiddish word. That's where they named him from, a Yiddish word. That's good stuff.
Yeah, that's good to know too. Yeah, thanks.
I think it means special child or something like that. Very nice. Very nice. Very good to know, actually. Well, we haven't been able to track Patricia down.
No, she's here.
Oh, she's
so
here.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to see if I can talk to her. Okay. So hi, Patty. I see you. So I think you can be on the panel. Maybe you can speak or clap, and we'll see if we can see you. So try that now. Clap or speak or make noise. Thank you. Try. Patty. Okay. So again, we're having some technical challenges tonight. We're trying our best. So we were hoping that Patty could teach tonight. I think might not happen, but you can teach another night, of course. You're always welcome, Patty. Love you. All righty. That's about it then, I think. We got the song, the signs, community time. That's it.
Well, all righty. That's going to probably wrap it up. Is there anybody who wants to raise their hand? We'd love to hear from anybody else if you'd like to. Once again, we apologize for the difficulties we had. We tried to muddle through them, and I think we did okay to still have 40 some odd.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to take a picture, don't you?
Yeah.
Greg
Okay.
wants to take a picture.
It's kind of.
Oh, no, not you. Oh, well, you want us to take a picture?
Yeah, we'll take a picture of you guys. Everybody's kind of scattered because we wanted to have a small pictures together, but that's okay. Just sporadically, it's okay. So we hope that a few of you here that have your cameras on might consider turning it on just for a little bit for the picture only. If you'd like to make for a better picture, because it looks kind of sparse right now. I see 5 with cameras on right now. Anybody else want to come onto camera? We're going to take a group picture. No? I think not.
Okay, that's all right.
Okay, so this is what we got. We got our 5 of us, all right?
All right, here we go.
And everybody want to do a sign?
Do a sign.
A sign that you learned tonight?
Oh, tonight?
Yeah, or anytime. It can be any sign that you've learned would be fine. All right, ready? Chris, you're going to make a little sign too? Okay, everybody. 1, 2, 3, now. Okay. Oh, wait, I did it wrong again. Sorry. Wrong setting. Okay, one more time. Again. 1, 2, 3, now. Oh, that was cute, John.
All right.
John was doing caterpillar.
Yeah, he was.
That's very
Me
fancy.
too.
That's fancy, John.
John is fancy.
Good for you. All right, let me save. All righty, that is it.
All right, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow night at 8 p.m. We'll have another new topic for tomorrow night at 8. And tomorrow at 10, you can look for Marty and Chris will likely do somewhat of a recap. The recap is already in the.
Let me change the setting. I had the master mic muted and the master video muted, but I just unmuted it. So I enabled them. So can we do a group picture again? This time you guys can actually unmute and you can show your camera. I'm sorry, Don just put in the chat. I have no camera, and then I realized it's because I had the master video off.
Where are you, Don?
So anybody here now who wants to be in the picture,
Francis.
Go ahead and come on in and show your video. Sorry about that. I didn't realize it was on. Anybody else? Come on down. Don't be shy. Where's Dawn? Let's see. Is she up here? Maybe I gotta. Oh, it's because we're full, I think. We got 24 already. If Dawn's already here, we can show her that. Oh, yeah, you're there, Dawn. You can show your camera. She could be on another screen, right, Chris? Okay, I think we got the same number of people still here. Was Chris here earlier? Chris, were you here earlier on the picture?
Yeah, yes, I'm seeing myself. I don't know with the picture.
You took
I'm doing this, the caterpillar.
Oh. Okay, let's do it again. Come on, you guys. One more time. Anybody else want to come on camera? Do it soon. We're going to take a picture. Okay, here we go. 1, 2,
Let's
3.
do the puppy.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to do donkey.
Donkey rather. Okay.
Yeah, that's a donkey. Yeah.
Look at Francis. I like it.
What did Francis do? Caterpillar?
No.
Oh. What's that? Oh, okay. I got it. I'll put it in the group chat.
Thanks, everybody. Appreciate everybody hanging out tonight.
Yeah, thanks for your patience.
It was worse than going to the dentist, but we made it through it, and it was fun. So good night. The questions were all good tonight. Thank you, panelists, for your questions. Love everybody.
Can I ask a question? Is there OES tonight?
OES will not be. Oh, it is.
Oh, we are going to have it after all? Unmute. Tell us. Unmute.
Not the Q&A, but tonight the OES global affiliates.
Global affiliates, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so our time it'll be in the morning. Your time it'll be tonight over there.
So Mel, to
tonight.
answer your question, there's no lunch at 12.
Lunch at 12 won't be on at 11
I know
o'clock.
what you were meaning, yeah. But we'll have the regular OES global affiliates at 8 in the morning Eastern time. So please join us all. The link will be posted in the back office.
All right.
Thanks again for everyone's patience tonight and for hanging out with us.
Love y'all.
Unmute.
Bye-bye.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Lots of love.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye. Bye.
See ya. Good job, John. Thank you. Bye, Carmela.
Good night,
See you,
guys.
Thank you, everybody. Good night.
Carmel.
Goodbye to the donkeys.
All right. Good night, Dorothy.
Bye now. Bye. 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 So long.
Don is there. Don is there.
Francis.
Thank you for bearing with the challenges.
Oh,
Oh,
this is
Patty's
the
here.
one. This is the one,
See you
John.
Patty is here.
Well,
Yeah,
she's
Patty, you
there.
want to teach? We can still teach. I'll let you.
the monkey.
Let's let her teach. Okay. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah,
Sarah.
we should see
You
her
have to
now.
clap or make a noise, okay? I'm going to use the make your picture big. Okay, here we go to Patty. Everybody keep muted, okay? Because Patty has to make the sound. Mel, you got to keep
Everybody
muted.
mute.
Sorry.
Louder. Carmela, you got to keep muted, okay? Because Patty needs to be on camera.
I think Patricia's microphone isn't working on her
Oh,
device.
your
Yes, she's already unmuted. I can see.
Oh, okay. Patty, your mic is not working. It's not on. You have to turn on your microphone. Probably she doesn't use it, because she's deaf. You don't know how? Okay. Because we can't hear you clapping. There's no sound. No sound. But you can go ahead and teach on the gallery view. Just come close to the camera. Come close like this so people can see, okay? Hold. Okay, go ahead. Teach. Can you see me? Yes, 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 we can see you.
Lynn, you can put her under speaker view.
Okay.
Speaker view is alone, one person.
But speaker view. Yeah.
The third one, the third.
Okay, wait, let me tell her. Okay. Patty, we will make you speaker view. Okay, so you have to, but the point is, how do we show her? If I make speaker view, she can't make sounds. That's why. Well, let me try it now, see what happens.
The side view works for me. She is seen in the left on the right panel, while you, Lynn, while you're speaking. I can see both of you.
Okay, so what
Side
we're gonna
view.
do, she can teach with the side view. Everybody scroll so that you can see Patty. You'll see her on the right side. So try it. Okay, go ahead, Patty. You can start teaching.
Until Lynn, you can unmute and at least say what she is signing.
So what happens is that it'll keep going away from her. Oh, I see what you're saying. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on, wait 1 second. Okay. She's saying mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes. Okay, keep going, Patty. Mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes. Ketchup. It's a sign for catch and up. Cat and up. becomes ketchup. It's a cute sign. Cat, kitty cat, and up. Yeah. Pickles, pickles, pickles. Beans, beans. Beans, beans. Carrot. Like you're eating the carrot, you guys. It's a cute sign, isn't it?
Mhm.
Okay, and she's gonna sign hot chocolate. Hot chocolate. Very nice. Hot chocolate. That's the sign for candy. 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 It's gonna sign, wait, hold on. Meat. 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 And meat. Meat. Sweet smile. Sweet smile. Sweet smile. Yay. Thank you, Patty. All right. Thank you, Chris, for that suggestion.
That was great.
Chris is always there, and Francis come to my rescue in technical challenges. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, Patty, for teaching us tonight. Love you. All right, that's it for tonight then. Just love you. Okay, love you and good night to everyone. See ya tomorrow. Bye, everyone.